one of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go here at Arrowhead. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. A throw left side, taken in by Thielen. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, Hooker. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Etienne. Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Hooker to throw. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Micah Hyde up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Hooker. Catch made by Thielen. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Back to throw. Hooker. This one complete to Bourne. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Here we go, set.
Throwing is Hooker. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Hooker. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And that'll be intercepted by Tre'Davious White.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
First and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Robinson. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. They'll put Addison in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. That is caught. It's Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he will score. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw, Hooker. He'll get this into the hands of Thielen. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that'll be intercepted by Tre'Davious White. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Oh, we changed it. Hey, middle.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Second and 7. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
And the drive will continue. Good run down to the 44, and a first down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And he's into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Cowboys.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
This throw right side is caught by Adams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
On play action, here's Jackson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Chiefs are going to get the football at their own 23.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Now, faking the give. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
That is fielded at the 13. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson now. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. On 1st and 10, Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Dallas. McLaughlin now for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. The Cowboys will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Hooker to throw. It's to the right side and corralled by Thielen.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
19 tight.
Now, Hooker. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That's quickly out wide to Thielen. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
7 Pirates. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. Go.
Hooker. This one is caught by Moreau. A gain there of 11. 1st down, KC.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Here we go.
Throwing is Hooker. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy 2nd half to come. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A big one there to start the 2nd half. 31 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That's caught downfield by Robinson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. To the air one more time with Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Pretty interesting sequence of play calls here, Mike. You can tell going into this game, they felt their matchups down here deep in the tight red zone were better through the air than maybe they were necessarily on the ground. We see 2 back-to-back throws. The second one, though, results in a touchdown.
Next to score, Cowboys 28, Chiefs nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw, Hooker. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's Hooker. Open man, that's Adams. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Hooker. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey! Yo.
Another try with Brooks. Whoa! And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Cowboys.
It's right.
Jackson. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. They run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
And this offense just continues to roll now, and defensively, they need to stop. They cannot let this lead get any larger. They've got to hold them to 3 if they're going to have any chance.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Kendrick Bourne. Touchdown, KC. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Open man downfield. It's Addison. He is in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Cowboys. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
They'll look to throw. That one caught by Adams. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Hooker to throw. This throw right side is caught by Adams. Third and 5. Now, Hooker. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Chiefs cut into the lead a little bit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Here's a handoff to Brooks. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. On the ground, it's Brooks. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
A carry now for Brooks. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. A run with Brooks. Brooks, first down and then some. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On the ground, they go with Brooks. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. On second down, it's Brooks. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Third and long. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. On third down, Jackson. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he's in! Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. Hooker. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On play action, here's Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. Here's a run with Hunt. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Report!
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it.
The quarterback runs it on the outside.
So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory.